Hi YouTube, welcome to the Emporium Outdoors. My name's Michael and today we're out camping with Esme and Simon and I think we might have some rain. So today we're going to be testing out the TETON Vista 2 double camp cot. Haven't tried it before, but I'm a big fan of the original Vista 1 and that works really great. The Vista 2 is going to be good for 2 people, or in my case, 1 person and probably 2 muddy dogs. So I found a little spot tucked in the trees that we're going to back the Jeep into so we can load and start setting up. And hopefully this rain isn't going to last too much longer. So this is the little spot that we've picked out, so let's take a look. So this is the spot I'm looking to put the camp cot in. It does have a bit of a lean to it. Ugh. Yeah, now I'm looking at it, might be too much of a slope. Might have to go a little bit further up that. Okay, so we've repositioned slightly, so we now have a flatter surface to work from, and it doesn't seem any muddier than other places, so that is good. I can also see Simon is shivering slightly, so I'm going to put his little suit on and keep him warm because he's just had a haircut. Actually, both dogs just came back from the groomers, and they're probably going to be a mess when they get back, and I'll be in trouble. Okay, let's get Simon sorted out. Good boy. Is that better? So the first thing I'm going to do is get the dogs sorted out so that they have somewhere dry they can sit. So first things first. So this is my dog bed that I've had for a couple of years now. The only thing I dislike about this is how tight the bag is. That's fine. So basically the Vista 2 is 2 cots, 2 mattresses and the tent itself, and I also have 2 flies with it as well, and I'll kind of test out which one's going to be best. There's quite a bit of gear and you could probably use inflatable mattresses rather than these. That's really the bulk of it, and I've obviously got my TETON sleeping bag to go with it as well. This is the long fly that I haven't even unpacked yet. But we'll see how we make out. So we'll start with getting the cots out, then we'll put the tent in, and then we'll put the mats in. That's the order to do it. So I've been using the TETON camp cot system for over 4 years now, and I've used it in a range of different environments. I've used it in very low temperatures, below -20 Celsius, in winter time, and I've used it all the way through the summer as well. I especially like how quick and easy it is to set up. I like how modular it is, and I like that I can upgrade or change different parts as I want to over the coming years. So if you'd like to learn more about the TETON camp cot system, check out some of my older videos that you'll find in my YouTube library. Okay, so let's take a quick look around. Now we've got it all set up. Literally takes just a few minutes. So basically you have two cots. Have a pocket at one end, pocket at the other one, and there's also a little hanging space at the top. So quick assemble arms. It attaches in these 4 places in the corner with the buckles for the fly. These cots are the pivot arm cots, just the standards, and there's 2 doors obviously, one on either side. So I'm going to get the next parts out. I'm going to get the mats and let's throw those in. Oh, Simon, you a good boy. You would go inside soon. So we're all kind of ready to camp. It's all set up. No, you can't go in yet. You wait. Put up. So we're all set up. Lots of room in here. Thankfully everything's washable. It's actually starting to rain or snow, I can't really tell. Yes, Simon, you got a nice cover on. Little red coveralls on. So get the sleeping bag in. Give the dog somewhere to get out of the weather. Got my church set up, small fire pit, and we're good to go. I think I could probably set this whole thing up. I want to say 6 minutes, I would guesstimate. 2 minutes per cot, and then 2 minutes for the tent. So it's a very quick setup for car travelling. So a couple of finishing touches. Got my Sportneer chair, my FE active table, and 2 dogs. Simon's decided that his bed is not good enough and he wants the big one. What do you think, Ez? Do you like it? So one of the questions I do get asked a lot about these tents is the fly doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, and does water get trapped under the cot? And the answer to that is it can do if it rains a lot. So I would advise, if you do camp in very rainy areas, is to get the longer Elite fly, which does come all the way down to the ground. But the reason they supply it with the shorter fly is the tent can be used as a standalone ground tent, which obviously the longer fly wouldn't work. So they sell it in this configuration, so you can use it as an occasional ground tent, or you can put it on the cots, and in very inclement weather you can upgrade to the Elite. That's one of the strengths of the TETON system, is it's very modular. These cots can be used separately as guest beds in your home. You can use the tent as a ground tent. You can combine the two obviously and get the whole system. So that's what it looks like. Very simple and quick and easy. Come on, up. Good girl. You sit, sit, sit. Good girl. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Hey. Okay, I think we're all set for tonight. You can see everything's getting muddy, but we have enough wood for a few hours of burn, and we did bring some steaks from home, so that should be nice. So the CRKT Freya axe from Cabela's did really well still. So did a good job. I think my other axe would have been slightly better, the dedicated wood splitter, but this actually works good. Maybe an extra couple of strokes with this. But I'm surprised on how well it chops. Actually very surprised. But for a little compact portable axe, I think you'd be hard pressed to beat this actually. It's not really sold as a backpacking axe or anything like that. I think it's some sort of combat axe, which really is, I don't know. Whatever you think about that. If I was going into combat, it wouldn't be with an axe, put it that way. So the dogs are relaxing in the tent. They seem to have found their little home from home. The weather, temperature is starting to drop slightly. It's around 2 degrees Celsius. I'm going to put on a podcast and relax for a little while. So, right back with you. One of the things I like to do is to keep my knives and axes sharp, and to be able to actually do that in the field, I use the Falkneven DC3. It's a diamond on one side and some sort of ceramic on the other. I made a video a few years ago on making this little case that I carry around in. One of the things I like about carbon steel based knives and axes is they're very easy to maintain in the field. Unlike some of the super steels that you get these days, they're very difficult to actually sharpen just on your lap like this. So something to bear in mind when you're selecting the right knife or axe that you're going to be taking out on your camping trips. Well, as the weather's become a bit more changeable, decided to put the Elite Fly on. Does have some tie-out points and does have an important vent. right in there. But it covers the whole of the bottom of the tent, so all the rain will run off. It does give you room underneath to store equipment. That should stay pretty watertight, but as you can see, there's some gaps. Could probably do a better job of putting this together. There we go. But it's not designed really for high wind areas. But that's going to get any of the snow or water that we're going to get, because the weather's turning a bit inclement. But look at the amount of space you have underneath. You put a tarp under there, and you could put all your gear for sure. So very simple to put up. And it looks just like the other one inside. There's that nice vent. I have my Olight bulbs for later on. Let's go and see what Esme's up to. Come on, Simon. Simon. What did you find? Did you see a squirrel? Where is he? He's over there, Esme. Come. It's up here. Come on. There he is. See him? Up, up, look. Look, where's the squirrel? Where is he? There he is, look. With Simon. Your first camping trip this year. With your new haircut. You look great. Okay, let's get you back in your bed if you're cold. Oh, no. Okay, let's put everything back together. So I've been wanting to upgrade my water storage system for a while, and I've been using the Nalgene bottles, the wide mouth ones, which are 1 litre, and they work great. I love them very much. But the problem I have with them is once they're done, I'm still carrying around a 1 litre canister. So I went and picked this up from Cabela's. This is the Hydro Pack. So this is the Seeker, the 3 litre version, and it's I don't know what type of material that is, but it's some sort of rubberized container. Obviously it goes down to nothing, and it goes into this little stuff sack. I do like that it has kind of molly attachments on this side, and it has a nice handle, and it's meant to be pretty indestructible, allegedly. So the reason why I bought this particular one over some other options, and I actually might buy some other ones as well, one of my good subscribers recommended some larger storage containers, which I actually might go for longer overland stuff, but for me, for a couple of days, this is good. 3 litres is this one. You can thread on a water filter, so that's a really big thing for me. So in reality, if I'm out on my boat, for instance, I can just take this, scoop it with the lake water, put the filter on, and it's the Be-Free filter, and I'll put all the specs up there, but it just screws on, then you can actually filter or drink straight from it. There is an issue with, do I need 2 of these, one dirty, one clean, which is probably the right way to do it, but I'm still kind of figuring it out. But I really like this. It's very squishable. I don't know why that's good, but I like the way it feels. That's all wrong. So I really like the shape of this, and I like that it collapses down and goes into a little storage bag. So this is, to me, is a really good idea for backpacking when I start in the summertime this year, especially with the water filter on top. This is a great way to carry about 3 litres. I think the bare minimum I would go one night is 2 litres, bare minimum. 3 litres is good, gives you a bit of wiggle room, and then if you can find a water source, fill this up and then put the filter on top, and then you're good for another day at least. So that's the new water bottle, the Hydro Pack. Like I say, I picked this up from Cabela's. So we have 3 small snakes for us to enjoy, one each, and they're going to go on that little stove. These are from a local butcher. Esme and Simon will want those medium rare, which I don't know why I cooked them. So we'll give those about 4 minutes per side. I think they'll be more or less perfect. Sounds like the ravens. Yeah, Simon, I think yours might be burnt. Okay, I think that's probably done enough for Simon. looking pretty good. That's a very nice piece of steak. Okay, and the rest is mine. Very good steak. So I'm very glad that we put on the Elite Fly on the TETON 2 because it has started snowing, and I think that is going to give us a bit more of a chance to stay nice and dry and warm. Especially they have so much room. There's Simon, just see his head. Esme's in there, and we're going to have lots of room. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. It's going to be a very comfortable night. I've got my minus 25 Celsius sleeping bag, my TETON to go with the tent, and looks good. Very happy. But I do have 2 dogs in there that are going to keep me warm tonight, but the snow is actually really coming down. Let me turn you around so you can have a look. So I did find that you can put the cover almost closed, and that keeps out most of the snow or rain, and it's only this little piece here that's exposed, which is much better, and the dogs can get in and out as well. And Simon's right there, and Esme's just taking a drink. But we are getting quite the snowstorm. Beautiful. So I had to break out the big guns and put the big jacket on, which does match the trousers. It's the Helikon-Tex. I think it's a Pilgrim. Probably gonna correct that, put it up here somewhere, but I feel that's right. It matches the trousers anyway, and this is such a great setup. It's seen me through quite a while now. I think I've had the jacket maybe a year, and the trousers coming on to almost 2 years. So I'm going to do an in-depth review of these things because I do have some things to say about them. But this Samara neck warmer, that's the key to keeping warm. Keep your neck warm, and the rest of you be warm. But we're doing good. Snow is still falling pretty heavily, and the dogs Yeah, they're doing pretty good too. So I'll probably head into the tent pretty soon because it is snowing so badly. And there's no point sitting in the snow. So I might as well sit in there with two stinky wet dogs. Anyway, see how it goes. I'm going to keep the fire going for a little while and see if the snow is going to keep coming down all night or it's going to stop. Well, the skies did clear later that night and we slept very comfortably in the Vista 2. Lots of room, and we managed to all stretch out and have a very good night's sleep. Well, good morning. We had a very good night. Simon is in his dog bed palace. It's nice and warm. Esme slept on the bottom of the sleeping bag. She's very warm. And we have some snow. I think the temperature is like -2. So not too bad. Well, we're all packed up, ready to head out. Dogs are in the back. Simon, Esme. Not sure how this climb out is going to be because it was pretty slippery on the way in, but we'll have to see how it goes. So let's see whether the Jeep can make it out. I might actually put it in 4 low and lock the differentials ahead of time. Well, that worked pretty well. Pretty good. Nice and easy. Well, we really enjoyed using the TETON Vista 2, and I think this is going to be my new go-to camping setup for when I'm camping with the dogs and I want to do something nice and quick. It's an excellent solution for all weathers, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So until next time, take care. And as always, thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, leave me a comment, maybe a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.